Capricorn, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at July 25 for you. So it's a general read and it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm just going to let my cat in before she sits at the door crying. Sorry, she would have just cried the whole duration of the video. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the incoming energies for July and draw some advice at the end of the reading. Capricorn. Okay. I'm getting a sense that you might be finding yourself bored with a particular situation. Might be time for change there, look. The world is the overall energy for the reading. Time for a shift, like that cycle change. I just feel like a little bit fed up. I'm going to go in and clarify, so we'll see what that's in relation to. But I feel as though we're hoping for something more, or we're trying to manifest or dream up some new kind of life. I just feel a bit like, you know, when Groundhog Day, this is mundane, I'm lacking emotion in a particular area, not every area, but the Four of Cups there is very much a card of apathy. Don't mind Belle. The last card is the Hierophant. This to me, I'm just pulled to this spiritual path, and it's maybe just let things move the way they're supposed to. I've stopped myself there because I think I'm finding myself this week, I keep saying, so there's a message to allow things to naturally unfold. Don't be forcing things, you know. Or we can try that, but chances are if we try to steer things in a particular direction that the universe is not recommending for you, it might not work out quite right. But let's go in and clarify. Tell me why the Four of Cups is here. What are we fed up with at the moment? The High Priestess. I think you might need to be open about something. You might need to be speaking your mind. I don't know if it's an irritant. It feels a bit like, I wish this person would stop doing that, or I wish I could just really be honest about how I feel about that I maybe don't want to do that anymore, or it's just, I just don't want to do that, or I don't want to hear that, or I don't want to put up with that. But to you, obviously, if that resonates, it's going to make complete sense to you. And the High Priestess it's sometimes, you know, there's that sense of mystery or something being hidden because somebody's not speaking the whole truth. It also draws on our intuition. So again, if you're like, well, this situation's not resolving itself, you're not feeling any better about this in time, maybe it's giving you a bit of a nudge that you need to do something about it. 2 minutes. Let's look at the Page of Cups then. The Magician. I said, didn't I, about manifesting something. The Magician, Master Manifester, has all the tools he needs to create the life that he wants. And this is, you know, this can carry a sense of, are we hoping for the impossible? You know, there's a little pig there, pigs flying. Whatever it is that you're hoping for that might feel like it's something that's unreachable, I'm going to say with this, that's not the case. So maybe take something from an idea and start putting plans in motion, because this just tells us you have the skills, the resources, the power, everything you need to make that dream a reality. Keep manifesting those positive vibes and having belief in yourself. And I always think that with the Magician, you know, he's not going to doubt himself. Absolutely not. Oh, let's look at the Hierophant. Queen of Swords. Okay. I think at the end of the month, you are going to shift, I think, you know, from that maybe not speaking your mind. The Queen of Swords absolutely would speak her mind, and she would also cut out anything that's not good for her. So, you know, this could be relationships with people, this could be negative cycles or thought processes or anything that feels like it's draining our energy. She just would not entertain it, and I feel like for you to get on your rightful path, there is something you need to be cutting out. And saying that might just be the tendency you have maybe to be a people pleaser and not say, no, I don't like this and I don't want to do it anymore, or please don't do that because I don't like it when you do. You know, just having the courage, I think, to be honest. Let's look at the World card and then we will draw some advice. The World card, the Wheel of Fortune. It speaks for itself, really. With the World card, this represents a completion, and I think this is the end of whatever it is. We've got to sort of close the door on something that's bothering you, particularly earlier in the month. That's when that karmic shift will come in. That's when those good things are going to start coming your way. And again, you know, put this idea into motion, bring it to life. Okay, I'm liking that for you. You are ready to start a new cycle in one area of your life, that's for sure. And it's right for your personal and spiritual growth with the Hierophant being out there. You might find actually that you're connecting with someone who's almost going to, I'm going to say, show you the ropes or teach you a new way. The Hierophant, you know, can be a teacher of some kind. Okay. Let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you.